This was a really good post from Co Carnage where I'm assuming this is a fan, Guardian Angels, and he says, "This is where we start the petition to have Co be the CEO of Twitch." It was in reply to something else that Co was talking about in terms of Twitch and stuff like that. And I was actually thinking about that. You know what? If Co Carnage was the CEO of Twitch, it would actually be really interesting. So Co Carnage posts this and he says, "Nah, firstly, I'm not qualified in any way, but thanks for thinking about me. Mainly, there's one important reason I could never lead or help lead Twitch. What I would do is not popular. What I would do, people wouldn't like. What I would do would lose money. What I would do is change the system fundamentally. What I do to Twitch would most likely not work." What does that mean? It means if it were up to me, Twitch would become about video games again. No IRL, no politics, nothing that isn't directly related to gaming culture in some way. And you know what? You know what, my brothers and sisters? I gotta say, that sounds like a fucking paradise. I gotta say, that would be about fucking time. I'm gonna be real though. When I started reading this, like, I don't know, something just like triggered and I was like, you know what? Maybe it is time we take back our fucking space. Maybe we should. Because, like, why is it that we as gamers, we used to have this website that it was just for gamers? Like, literally, some of you guys might not even be old enough to remember this, or maybe you were like, you know, preteens or something back in the day when Twitch was initially started. The reason Twitch was started, because before Twitch, we had Justin TV. Justin TV was a website that was just about ordinary live streaming. Twitch was an offshoot of Justin TV that was made just for gaming. Just for gaming. It was just, and as a matter of fact, back in the day, if you did not have gameplay in your stream, or if you weren't at least talking about video games, you could not stream on Twitch. And I'm just like, you know what? Maybe it is time for us to just go back to that. Like, I'm sorry, bro. There's a million different streaming websites out there. Maybe you can take your bathtub streams and you can take your politics streams and you can take your whatever the fuck streams and take them somewhere else. And maybe it is time that we do take back our space. It just really got me, man, we used to have it so good. It was just about gaming. It was all about gaming. Nowadays, gaming, I feel like, is getting less and less popular. And investors are going to start pulling away from gaming. This is also why we are seeing so many companies go ahead and de-investing from gaming. This is why you see a lot of companies like taking less chances, canceling projects that are maybe a little bit too risky, because gaming quite simply is not as popular. And people follow what is popular. What is popular right now? It's talking about fucking politics. I mean, here's an interesting thought. The fact that whether or not Hassan shocked his dog is a more important topic for the last 2 weeks than any other video game topic that we have on pretty much any fucking website. I have to say that's a bit of a fucking problem. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. It's all about politics nowadays. It's all about left versus right. It's all about like, oh, these protests, this thing that's happening, this other thing. It's like, bro, video games, man. Twitch used to be about fucking video games. This would be really cool. Actually, when Co started spitting this, I was like, dude, my man fucking cooking. What Twitch was before it started to woo Amazon with the introduction of IRL, relaxing the broadcast rules, especially around sexual content, etc. So what I'm saying, what I would do is not only unfeasible, it is unrealistic to do what I'd want. It is not something I would do. IRL was a Pandora's box. You can't turn it off. You can't disable. Actually, you can. You absolutely can. You can't disable it. Hell, at this point, I'd argue a huge portion of the platform doesn't even play or care about video games. They don't. He's absolutely correct. And that's a one-way process. That isn't something you fix. It's not something me or anyone could go in and bring back. Actually, it is. Put rules in place. Kick these people out. And also, to put it bluntly, at this point, there are so many IRL non-game viewers that it wouldn't be right to turn it off. Yes, it is. Yes, it fucking would be. You know what? Yes, it fucking would be. It started as a gaming website. What the fuck? It did. It started as a gaming website. Nobody asked for all this other bullshit. It was all... Why was it? Okay, you want to know why this ended up happening? It was because gaming was popular as fuck. And a bunch of people rode that popularity wave, and these people couldn't give two shits about gaming. They literally used gaming as the $2 whore down the street. They fucked that bitch till they had their fill, and then they left her in the street. That's what they fucking did. They rode the gaming hype wave that we had back when Twitch was all about gaming. They rode that wave, and once they got more popular, they said, well, ain't got to deal with this bullshit gaming thing anymore. Just gonna talk about politics or some other bullshit or fucking bathtub streaming, whatever the fuck you want. It's like, you know what? Fuck all that, man. Fucking bullshit. These people never cared about video games to begin with, and it fucking sucks. It does. And I know that I'm going to be called a gatekeeper with all of this, but like, man, I've just gotten to a point where it's like my feed is just fucking politics. There's barely anything that you can do around video games, especially if you happen to be an up-and-coming content creator trying to break into the gaming space. Good fucking luck, brother. Good fucking luck. It is crazy, dude. It is insane. It happened because Twitch was chasing growth at any cost. Absolutely. It did. And it's bad. It's bad, bro. Like, why can't they have their own fucking website somewhere else? I'm not gatekeeping. I'm just telling you to get... Actually, you know what? I am gatekeeping. Fuck it. Fuck it. Mask off. I am gatekeeping to gaming only on Twitch. Absolutely. Anyway, it's not for someone like me that could go in and break it back. Also, to put it bluntly, at this point, there's so many IRL non-game viewers that it wouldn't be right to turn it off. Yes, it would be. Fuck them. Twitch isn't about video games anymore. Sure, it has them, but they're no longer the star of the show. They're just another cast member. I would argue they're barely another cast member. Now, what's all this mean? It means I, or anyone, shouldn't want to change that. IRL is here to stay on Twitch and it's not going anywhere. So when people say things like this, my response, I'd much rather someone with resources steps up to make the Twitch of old, the streaming site for gamers by gamers, bring in a team of experienced industry leaders that make streaming what it is, DJ Wheat, FWiz, etc., and make a board of leaders that understands that the focus is casters, games, and viewers. That's it. Keep overhead as low as possible in the company to keep all the splits as high as possible, rebuild Paradise in new format. That's the future I'd like to see. IRL and non-game content having a consistent home that doesn't go anywhere, the current Twitch, and the core gamers of Twitch having a chance to return to that magical place we used to live in. And you want to know what would be the worst thing? Let me tell you what would happen, okay? Let me tell you what would fucking happen if this were to happen. If they were to like split things off, a lot of streamers would move to the thing, and it would be smaller. It'd be a smaller platform, right? Be a smaller thing. Everybody be in there like chilling, building out their community, and eventually it would get popular as fuck, because it always does, because gaming has always been quality content every single time. Eventually it would get popular as fuck. You wanna know what happened? All these fucking people that are into like in the fucking clout game, clout gang, woo, clout gang, let's go. Just want some clout, let's go, baby. Make some money. All of these people would then try to come up with reasons to go post in the gaming part of the website. And they would fuck it all over again because they would use gaming once again as the $2 whore down the street to get their clout and get the fuck out. That's what a lot of these people fucking do. And they would do it again. They would do it again. It's disgusting. These people disgust me. Okay? They're absolutely disgusting. I have no love for these people. They ruined everything that they've touched. And it just fucking sucks. It just fucking sucks. And that's where we're at, you know? That's the future I'd like to see. Would this be financially feasible? I think so. A streamlined company would allow for higher subsplits, encouraging casters. I feel many game casters would also flock to the site, as it could be built with all the same features of Twitch, but more gaming angled widgets. On top of that, the lack of IRL non-gaming means a beefy enforcement team would make the platform far more attractive to advertisers. Yeah, because we wouldn't have to worry about the bathtub streams, the fucking nip slips, and all the other issues, or, you know, fucking terrorists supporting streamers and all this other nonsense that goes on in the goddamn website, and they could just focus on games. Assuming the numbers would be anywhere close, lol. In terms of content, especially in game dev cases, making sure the audience that sees your advertisement actually wants your products. Basically, yeah, it would need some love, but I absolutely think a new platform would be viable over time. Hell, Bezos could fund this himself and just make it a sister site to Twitch. No, because Bezos doesn't give a fuck. But yeah, nothing in this tweet is new. I feel like a lot of us have felt this way over the years. We kind of feel like we lost our home. We did! We fucking did! And we want to go home. Yeah, we did. We did lose our home. We lost it a long time ago. And this isn't just in Twitch. It's the same thing on YouTube. There are so many things that are parading as gaming content on YouTube now are absolutely nasty. Like, it's just like, come on, man. The fuck out of here. I absolutely agree with what CoCarnage is saying. Absolutely. 100%, 200%, fucking 10 toes down.